we got in the bills today, LINKY and ZYUL. Love seeing ZYUL's play. Definitely.
I haven't seen LINKY before. Do you know LINKY?
No, but like I'm saying, love seeing all these new players come out. And winners round 3, ZYUL definitely be one of the gatekeepers of Smash. Not going to let some third-rate duelists come in and beat him at his own game. So really excited to see what ZYUL can do here. Obviously, LINKY going to play that Toon LINKY.
Yeah, well, I was curious which Link iteration it was going to be.
There's a bunch.
Yeah, and we're going to be going to the Toon Link. Honestly, one of the harder ones to pull off, in my opinion, at the highest level of play.
Starts with a Zaire, too, so definitely coming out confident and knows his opponent because you know ZYUL looking to whip it.
Going to have many opportunities to, too, because you have that whip always.
He grabbed it, he dropped it on the flame. Come on, bro. Oh, but we dropping bombs.
Yeah, it's going to be a very explosive battle, and it's going to get very heated between these two very quickly. See things go from 0 to 100 as ZYUL does lack that nice return to stage. His recovery options are limited. If LINKY's able to get some gimps or maybe some nice edge guard opportunities, ZYUL will be at a loss if he doesn't have that jump. So going to have to be very respectful here in the neutral.
And gets caught slipping on the edge too. So LINKY definitely going for ballsy stuff to say the least. Love what I'm seeing. I saw Boat here too, so Boat's definitely looking onto this match, watching closely.
Yeah, going to be possibly seeing LINKY later on in the bracket, so
possibly.
Going to be some nice Toon Link in that situation, but for now, ZYUL sits at 100% into a bomb up air combo.
Get jazzy on him. Whoa!
That knockback, the strangest hit in the game sometimes, the way it hits, and it's going to be the stock #1 here in winners round 3.
Yeah, LINKY looking good right now. I'm loving these new people we got pulling up. Thank you. It's almost like it's all worth it at the end of the day when you see a new competitor come out and do their thing. It's just that anime vibe, you know, like you can just come to the arena and that could be you.
Absolutely. Somebody sitting at the couch today watching on the broadcast could come in tomorrow and get a set versus MVD, set versus ZYUL or
Juice got one. Could be you next. But yeah, LINKY doing amazing stuff right now. I can't even speak on it because just the amount of lab combos it seems, and definitely catching the ball and getting it to where it needs to be. But an up B from ZYUL is going to stop me in my sentence.
But extra credit is very much racked up here on the side of LINKY, 124% on this extra stock that he has, and a full stock lead now here as that up B connects at the ledge.
Yeah, and ZYUL just not looking of himself, definitely not able to get into some of the stuff he's used to getting into. Love some of the regrab stuff that he's been doing, but not seeing him go to axe, not getting the fires like he wants, the whips aren't hitting, but the boomerang, the bombs, and the arrows are going crazy over here for LINKY. So
yeah, playing the spacing very well here in game 1 and going to be putting himself in a great situation here at 90%.
Back air.
Has ZYUL within one great conversion away from death. With that grab and the boomerang proccing a bit more damage, going to be even more.
I love the angles that LINKY is trying. All of them look so good. Beautiful. The kill. Very good DI.
Yeah, I was about to say, that'd be so sus if it kills there. That should never kill, but that definitely will. The most awkward knockback in the game on that F tilt, and it will be enough to tilt LINKY in the favor to win this set. If he's able to do it again, he's going 3-0 here on the winner's side and going to be facing somebody winners round 4. Going to be very difficult competition. So I know ZYUL wants to be the one to get there, wants to be the one to bring this back on a 2-0, and is going to have a counter pick here.
You know what it's going to come down to? Exactly that, a counter pick. Has to find the right stage to fight LINKY, because at the end of the day, he just wasn't able to get into his bag. He wasn't able to throw the fire. He wasn't able to whip the chain. Kunai, whip chain, just needs to find that little bit of slowdown, like Final D for him, but he's coming down at such a weird angle on some of these moves, and LINKY is throwing it down at the perfect time. You know, you have to hit that. You don't just get that angle because you get one little tip hit of it. You got to get that full slash to come down.
Absolutely.
So, beautiful stuff from LINKY to get that first game. See if ZYUL has a response.
It's funny, I was first thinking Final Destination as the counter pick, saw ZYUL hover it, but then ended up going Town and City because we still get the flat stage at times.
Yeah.
But in general, we'll still have some platforms to go to as safety, which is a nice place to get to possibly
LINKY's
escape.
not even letting him land.
Yeah, can't even find the stage here in the opening moments here of this round 2 here.
Nice air-to-air counter there. Just has to keep him out of the sky. Ooh, and he's starting to call out some of the moves that he's done from the other games. So you can definitely see the download here from ZYUL. Just definitely needs to throw at something.
LINKY very proficient at being held in on, it seems like. Every time that the DI is set to in by ZYUL, great punishes are coming out from LINKY. When it's out, not following that much into it. So it would be nice to see ZYUL play that. It doesn't always feel so satisfying, but that campier style that you can afford to play.
That's the character, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So, you know, I mean, it really comes down to the character you play. Because LINKY's in the rushdown right now. You gotta pick a different approach.
Yeah, if you're not Brent King of Skill, there's no reason to try to get the no projectile Richter game win. You know what I'm saying?
Nice great back throw there from LINKY, and yeah, something has to switch up here. ZYUL usually so good at getting down, but LINKY's so good at following the magic play. He's following the movement of ZYUL almost perfectly.
The holy water protecting the upper hitbox there of ZYUL from the bomb. That was really interesting interaction to see. So a nice little bit of defense that's offered when ZYUL sits inside of that holy water from these projectiles. And now going to follow LINKY up to the sky, a bit of a juggle situation. Not going to get the stock quite yet, but finally has substantial damage here on this first one from LINKY. We'll see if ZYUL is able to clean it up though before losing this stock of his own.
He's definitely following the character, and there's a nice axe to get the kill. That was pretty much a snipe because, you know, like I said, Toon Link is so hard to face. It's very small hitboxes, very small engagements, small windows of engagements that you get with this little character. And ZYUL's starting to slow it down, and I like it.
Yeah, you need that pace to be set by yourself and not by Link on all these projectiles, spamming out the arrow, the boomerang, the bomb. Following it up with the dash attack, going to be sharking up underneath with the up air, but not going to connect quite yet. Here we have 139% on ZYUL, so he is definitely in the danger zone. Does not want any of these strong hits by LINKY to connect, or he will find himself at a huge deficit here.
Allow him to get back onto the stage, but only for a second since he's careening off the side. Beautiful stuff by LINKY. It's like, once again, it's just so great to see players that we haven't seen too much of get their spotlight, get their shine here on the big stage. And he is just on him like white on rice, bro. Take this.
Great opening on this stock here by LINKY, trying to get the final moments of ZYUL's stocks here in Renner's round 3, and it's going to be sending him very quickly to losers if he's able to play at this pace that he's opening up here right now. 91% on ZYUL. Holy water.
Watch the air follow. Watch. Next time he gets to the air, watch how his eyes. That's beautiful stuff by ZYUL. Doing a little bit of his own.
He's leaning so close to the monitor. How could he not see what's going on? He sees your PI.
That's the new wave, bro. If you got the eyes to see it, oh, that could be death. Oh,
tries to throw him onto the platform, maybe.
I don't hate that. It's definitely a schmix. Thought that was going to be a back throw.
That's going to be it. No, great GI once again by ZYUL. Back throw not going to be close enough to the ledge, but the F tilt right there will be. Great game between the two, but LINKY just proving to be very proficient, not only in the matchup, but just in the strengths of the Toon Link.
Yeah, and I mean, that's very two similar characters in my opinion. You're kind of fighting whip versus sword there, and you know, he has the Zaire, so the spacing is kind of messed up.
Yeah.
ZYUL couldn't get into what we usually see him get into, you know? He likes to throw down the fire, get him some space, go for the whip, and every time he tried that, it was shielded by LINKY, it felt like, and then if he was ever in the air or on a platform, he was getting a sword through the.
Yeah,
through
it was very interesting to see the mid-range be so dominant by LINKY as opposed to what we would have maybe expected by ZYUL on the Richter to be able to at least maybe go a bit more toe-to-toe in it. It ended up having to be a bit more close quarters, where LINKY was also proving to be a bit more proficient today with, just being on it.